Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We've got round 4 semifinals here of the weekly tournament. 4 bands, man. I don't know why I'm having the toughest time with the tournament rule set here. I'm very hungry. I've got some tofurkey next to me here. I've been trying to eat it, but I can't open it. So in between queues, it's very difficult. I mean, in between matches. So we got Squid versus Airy King here in the semis. 4 bands each, like I said, with any god allowed. And it's time for an ADC duel. We haven't seen one of these yet, actually. I don't think we've even seen one of these in the other all gods allowed tournament that we ran. I think people just weren't that comfortable with the ADCs yet, or maybe we just didn't have that many people that played ADCs regularly. Oh wow, what a shot from Squid. He's been playing Hou Yi so much, by the way, and it's incredible. He does some insane stuff. All of his hunters have been crazy strong. He took the last tournament with Anher, and his Anher was showing up. His Ullr was not. His Ullr was not. And if you saw it, you know. And he's actually better with Ullr than Anher, he says. I don't believe it. But his Anher was, like, insanely beastly. And it was, like, one of the best I'd seen. Yeah, Squid just, like, a kind of jack of all trades. A guy who seems to be very proficient with a lot of gods. So not surprised to see that he can take off here with the Hunters. Wow, actually just gets the second hit of that Ricochet, doing so much damage. But Airy really slugging it out here. Love to see him fighting back so well. Surprising, honestly, because it looks like Squid got the better of him in a lot of these trades, but he hasn't. It's just going to be scary for Airy if Squid hits his combo with the ult at all. Because he's only got a shell to his name. No beads, no Aegis, no sprint. He's just going to be fighting back. And ooh, wow, that is such a big chunk of health from the minions as well. That's a really good strategy actually to employ there. Haven't seen too many people do that, because I don't usually see that much Hou Yi, because like not that many people play Hou Yi. Not that many people are that confident with him. He's insanely strong, one of the best. I've been saying insane a lot, I know. He's one of like the best ADCs right now, especially because he wasn't hit that hard by the Fatalis removal. He's got so much lockdown on his own, so much boxing potential to just like stand your ground. Oh wow, Squid did the the maximum effort, or not maximum effort. He went for the max damage ult and then won, instead of obviously lining up with the stun first and then going for the ult. Because if you stun first then you ult, then you don't get the full damage, and they can dash out relatively soon after. Oh, Stasis, come on. This is being played live, so I guess we haven't caught up to them yet. So unfortunately we get a little bit of dancing. Yeah, all right, we're good, hopefully. Sometimes stasis is followed by more stasis, but yeah, in that position, Airy was able to just dash out really quickly, and Squid wasn't able to secure that stun onto him to get all the follow-up damage. If he manages to stun him out of his dash, that'll be, I was gonna say insane, but I'm not going to. That would be crazy. Like I said, the stasis followed by stasis, I knew it, man. Called it. Look at these guys. This guy is looking at, this is the biggest showdown you're about to see of the tournament. Blue buff versus Squid Hench. This guy, almost everything about him is blue. I bet even his shell's got shades of blue in it. I never noticed, honestly, that the tail was its own entity. That it's like a snake. Been playing this game mode for a long time. I actually got to play this map. I was one of the first people that got to play it at Worlds, and I made a video of that when I played Ymir, and I was just like walking around, and my opponent was really pissed because I wouldn't fight him. I was just walking around admiring the map, and I guess I just forgot about the snake tail turtle guys. All right, I'm sure I knew at some point. But both guys just going straight into the Ickful, as you can see. Ooh, that strategy did not work out that time for Squid, so maybe that's why it looks a little tough. Timing's definitely tight on it, and if the wave gets like stalled out at all, you're just kind of screwed. So Squid went for the Horrific, and Horrific is such a good relic right now into any sort of boxing match. It's great in all cases, but especially in the boxing match because of the attack speed reduction. movement speed reduction on it as well. And then once you rank it up, it gives damage. Oh, see, look at this. Ares just like dashing out so quick. I always thought that Kern had like a hard time with that stuff because I thought that his startup on his 3 was kind of laggy, but no. He gets out immediately. As soon as the ult is like starts to be fired into the sky, he's just gone. This is so annoying. Why the stasis? God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second, you guys, so it doesn't happen anymore, right? That's good? I think that's a good idea. We're gonna have Rob expertly edit out all of the stasis, by the way. That's what he does best. Not going to provide him any timestamps for them, but he will. Because he's the best mod. Ooh, can you see that? That shot? Just clipping him and doing like a third of his health. Yeah, it's going to take a little while, I feel like, for this to really open up. Both players are playing to their strengths, and Ares not really aggressing here. I was talking about this in one of his early games, that he's just like a very efficient player, and he'll do, you know, what it takes to win, and he'll prioritize objectives over everything else. Not to say that he won't fight, but that, you know, it's not his last resort, but it's certainly not his first. You know, he's not that kind of like fight guy that wants to endlessly poke you and try to fuck you up and go toe-to-toe, 1v1 you. And make a Jiffy Cat out of it. What is a Jiffy Cat, you guys? I hear everybody always say it. I don't know what it is. I assume it's like a GIF making program where you... I don't get it. Also, is the fact that Jiffy Cat exists not proof enough that it's pronounced GIF, not GIF? If we needed more, then whatever Kane says he has like hard evidence in a file like locked somewhere in Utah that says it specifically. Ooh, I thought Squid was going to jump in there, but both players just know how quickly this game can open up. As soon as one... Wow, did you see how hard Squid's hitting there with that red buff? Each auto doing like a 16th of his health. You know what the worst argument ever for the GIF versus GIF is? Well, I'll tell you in a second, because Squid just destroyed this man. Oh my god. I feel like that was insanely lucky. I don't know. You can never tell is the thing with the whole Yi. Like, there's no way. Because you can't know what they were thinking at the time. They are always going to tell you that they meant to do it. But did he really? Maybe he did. He lined it up like really, you know, it looked that he had the dead eye, man. Wow, and that's looking bad for Ari because now he's down 900 gold here. Not a good look for young Ari, who's trying to really make a stance this tournament and come up big as one of the big boys. Yeah, there's not a worse argument than it being GIF because it's graphics. The acronyms are never determined by the pronunciation of the words within them. That's not how you determine the acronym. In so many cases, you can think of a ton of cases, man. I'm trying to think of them right now, but I can't. POTUS instead of POTUS. Right? Eh? President of the United States. So you would have to do so it would be POTUS? And it's not. For obvious reasons, because it's ridiculous to structure acronyms based off the pronunciation. Because it wouldn't even make sense with POTUS either. There's no way to do it with POTUS because, see, that's another one where the letters don't even have, you know, it's the pronunciation for it. It's not even possible with a single letter because it requires 2 letters, as in the. And you see, guys, it can go on for days and days. And so can this match, apparently, because the stasis will not end. I hate this game. Alright. Hopefully we're good. I feel like they are having stasis too. Every time the stasis ends, they like pause for a second. Alright, so he's getting big clear off there. He was hoping Ari would back up, but Ari said no fear. Ari said, you know what? I'm turning things around right now. This is my tournament, baby. He said, I took out Hatmaster first round. I don't give a shit right now. Behind 2 levels? Nope. You just missed your thing. Wow, but he is just getting pounded by those autos. Because of that mark of the Golden Crow. Ares got some damage of his own. That poke from the Brimble Blast, I think it's called Brimble Blast, is just enormous. Oh, but Squid finally hits it. Oh, but Ares like, no. Let me slow-mo do this awesome thing, but still die for it. Unfortunately, Squids gets the better of that one, and he's going to be able to just take down this red buff and further his lead. And the game is very slowly slipping from, or rather very quickly slipping from Aerie, because he's not going to have a good time going forward. This is Hou-Yi, you know, he's such a strong late game. Hunter got the mark of the Golden Crow on him, will be able to just, you know, further damage. How did he know exactly when it was coming? He has the, oh, he took it last? I don't remember taking it last. He knows things, man. Squidhenge knows things. Yeah, you know, he's got the mark. He got the horrific as well. He's going to be able to fight so well into Aerie in these boxing fights. The less it becomes
I love him.
One more month. Almost 2 years now.
Shit, yeah, wow. Thank you so much for the 23 months. By the way, I usually try to have these muted for the tournament, but I couldn't get them to mute today. They just wouldn't shut up. I have no idea why, and I'm really sorry, guys. Thank you so much, though, and I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry, YouTube, for unprofessionalism. So Aerie's like pink here, and I'm trying to find out why. It's because he's in the red form. Ah, he's improving me right, my man. Wow, okay, big aggression coming out from Squid, but no ultimate available for either of them. But look at the difference in damage output right now. Defense, item, finish. Oh, wait. He definitely hit him. If he died there and I didn't capture that because I thought that the camera was going to pan up and it didn't, that would have been pretty bad. So I'm very glad that he didn't die. So yeah, defense item finished for Aerie, but not a dev glove. So you've got that 33 stack dev gloves on Squid, and I think at this point Aerie should just not go for it at all, because I don't know how he'll be able to fight into him. It's gonna take way too long to come online. By the time he does, Aerie's already gonna be attacking his Titan. Like that, by the time it gets, you know, full stacked and he gets the rest of his items online. So yeah, just looking pretty awkward here. Because generally, this is the build that warriors, ADCs will go up against warriors and assassins that just really have a crazy amount of early game pressure. But into an ADC mirror, your opponent, you know, is just getting the better items than you at this point. So it's only, you know, furthering their boxing potential. Whereas you're just kind of stuck in the mud, trying to hold on to survivability. And, you know, to Aerie's credit, that works to keep him in this game. But to then say, you know, and in the meantime, I'm going to build up this thing for late game and hope that it'll get me there. I just feel like in that case, you might as well just go with like an executioner here or something and just roll the dice and try to outbox in some situations. It's not that reliable, but, you know, it's something. All right, big root, though. Just doesn't have, like I said, the damage right now. There's no way he's going to be able to trade. So he should just focus on farming for the next, like, 20 minutes. He gets a lot of life stealing innately, at least, from this green stance. But, of course, he doesn't want to be using that up against Squid in the 1v1 boxing match. I don't know why. Okay, so you don't want to put yourself in that kind of position against Hou-Yi. Easy triple shot range. Squid has just been taking down so many buffs this game. The control has been crazy. Aerie backed all the way off and didn't do anything. I don't know why. His blue came up, right? That was weird. Huh. So many of these ricochets have just been missing Aerie by like the grace of God right now. Big damage, man. He's just trying to clear. Like he's just trying to live. But Squid does not want that. He wants to wrap this up already. Did he triple shot from there? I didn't know you could do that one. I always have to drag it all the way out. It's very annoying. I had to look at how you do that. I hate Hou-Yi, guys. I hate him. Everybody sub-requests him. I hate him. But I like him. It's like I want to be good at him, but I don't have the patience for it. It's really what it is. Probably. It's mostly it. Cernunnos is good. He's not nearly as good as Ho Yi in my opinion right now, but he is still good. He's definitely good. But when it comes to going toe-to-toe with the top hunters right now, you know, I don't think he's up to snuff. But I could be underestimating him. He's gotten so many nerfs because he was so overtuned at first. This was a guy that was destined to just have the craziest ups and downs. Squid is still looking for this, and he might still, yep, finds it. A big shot from Airy, but it doesn't matter. In fact, the ult shot only solidified the kill, made sure that Airy went down there because the blast was reflected by the Shield of Thorns. That's one of those unfortunate circumstances where it's like I have to ult him to CC him and try to just get away, but he's got Thorns on, and you just drop it anyway. That desperation, hoping that the Thorns magically doesn't work. But Squid really efficiently, in his own right, going over to the Bull Demon King and he's had his eye on the prize all game. Every time he took a kill, just instantly going to the next objective. But, you know, just looking for those kills so often, to be playing so aggressive the whole time. It's a really good Ho Yi work, you know, and using those triple shots on each buff so quickly, it just sets up for the, you know, the easiest jungle control. Airy just now getting the dev gloves stacked a little bit. 14 on him. Looking for the executioner. Squid looking to just take this right now, but no ultimate available or anything there. Just looking for a little more harass. Try to get even more in Airy's head. This is kind of, you know, this is the place where you know you're kind of fucked. You're just staring down death's door. And you're hoping there's some magical chance that you can take it. And really the only way for Squid to lose this here would be if he just dove the Titan and gave up a kill. And then Airy would have a chance. But wow, that is quite the opposite. A successful Titan dive right at the boots of the Titan, finishing up the job and taking Airy out. A really convincing 4-0 there for Squid Henge. Said matchup definitely at least slightly favored the Ho Yi there, but I think this match was all about just that boxing coming out from Squid, just having it over Airy here. You know, he had a stronger level of control and just maintained dominance throughout the game. Good stuff. GG.